Hi everyone, it's Jody Stokes Familetti with Jody Stokes Fitness. Listen, I thought for our March Madness, we would all train for our first 5K. You know, you're used to seeing me in the gym, and I think it's time for a little change in our bodies. Our bodies begin to get immune to exercises super fast, and also we get a little bored. So, I know that you're used to me training all the time, but I used to be a big runner. I had a club called FloJode. I trained hundreds of people to do 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons, Ironman. Yes, I didn't do those Ironman or full marathons because I always had to teach the next day. But I was quite the runner, and I haven't been running, so I want you guys to join me. I signed up for a St. Patty's Day run on March 16th with my boys. I promised them green beer at the end, and that seemed to reel them into it. But I want to talk to you about what we're going to do as we train for our first 5K. So first, I want you to sign up for a little race or just make a plan to run the same amount on the 16th of March. We have about 1 month. Listen, what's the worst possible thing that can happen is that you have to walk. So you can even walk a 12-minute mile, which will bring us to 37 minutes total, right? If that's the math. The first thing we're going to learn is proper shoes. Right? So I've always been a big Asics fan, but that's the shoe that works best for me. You want to make sure that you have some shoes that work best for you. I also suggest that you get a half a size up because your toes have the propensity to move forward, and gosh knows I've had a lot of bruised toes. So we're going to talk about apparel, we're going to talk about shoes. Second is consistency. That's the second most important thing, the fact that you get out and do it no matter how you're feeling. Again, worst case scenario, you have to walk a little bit. Number 3 is motivation. What's motivating you to do this? Me asking you to help do this with me. That could be one. Number 2, we'll probably lose some weight through it just by you getting out 3 days a week and trying to hit certain mileage. So what's going to motivate you to do this? The fact that you've never done a 5K before might be your motivation. And I love that. And I love that I can get you through that. And we're going to do it together. Number 3, we'll talk about nutrition. All right, everyone, here's what's important after you're done running too, and that is making sure that you get your hydration in after and your protein. This has in peanut butter, banana dates, homemade cashew milk, vanilla protein, and agave nectar. And you guys, for hydration, it's going to depend on what your stomach can ingest and how you feel with it. There are so many different kinds of hydration replacement packets, anything that you want to try. Scratch is a good one. This is what my husband uses when he cycles. And Mortal. I like this one. I like something that really does, it's got the salty. So you need a little salt when you're running. It depends on how much that you're excreting while you're running, right? So how much you're sweating and everything else. So we'll talk a little bit more as we go, but start looking into some kind of hydration that might work with you while you're running. Hydration, what you need, what you should do the night before, how you should sleep. So we'll go through all of those things too so that you know exactly what to expect, laying your clothes out for the next day. Where you should run and how you should run. Even if you only have a treadmill at home, I'll teach you what's called treadmill training. What was the other one? We also want to work on your schedule. So when is the best time for you to work out? Is it mornings? Is it afternoons? Is it based on your work schedule? You know, and just remember, you don't need a whole bunch of time to get out and do this. A 5K, again, at a 12-minute pace, could take you only 37 minutes. And we've been doing 20-minute videos, so I know that you can put that time into your schedule. 10 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, we get out, we run to the light, we run to the stop sign, we run to the light post. Those are the little things we're going to be doing. So we'll work on your schedule. Maybe different, but I'll always be guiding you the whole way. And you'll be laughing at me trying to get out and do it again. It's crazy. 35 half marathons back in the day. So I'm starting back again. You guys are doing it with me. The other thing we're going to talk about is how we gonna know your mileage. I have an app on my phone. It's called the Fitness app. It's the little circle ring. I'll show you a little picture. The other one is Strava. If we all join Strava together, we can all comment and post and like, and I think they call it KUDOS. So if we want to do that, download that app as well.
And the last thing I want you guys to remember is to have fun. This is a journey, and we get to be outside. Hopefully you're in a climate that allows you to be able to get outside for little bits and pieces. So we're gonna run our first 5K together. We're gonna track this journey and we're gonna do it together. And yes, while I'm fit for my age, you guys are gonna be helping me get through this. So stick with me.